Hi, my name is Sahil Sharma. I am from Professional Enhancement Cell, means PEC. I teach Analytical Skills, means aptitude skills. My course code is AOS 101. My today's topic is percentage. So, this is a part of Unit 2. Let's move to the topic. The Unit 2 is contains number system and it has various topics. One of them is percentage. In this topic or in this video, we will talk about what is percentage, means definition of percentage, why it is used, means what is the importance of percentage in our daily lives, importance and how to calculate it. Then last is practice questions. We will practice some questions to get proper deep knowledge about the percentage. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Learning objective. Our main basic learning objective of this training session is that we will learn the value of percentage. Value. What is value? Value means that we have the proper usage in which part and in which area. Okay, you will learn the arrangement of data, means when you have a data you will arrange it in a systematic manner and you can calculate the percentage of that data and you can minimize its complications. That's the main thing. That's why we use percentage in our daily lives. After that, different ways to calculate the percentage. In our traditional world, we use only one method to calculate the percentage. But as I am an aptitude skills trainer, I will teach you 3 different ways you can calculate the percentage in a very systematic and short method. After that, we will learn some skills or tricks to calculate percentage in a very quick time or in a very short time. That's the main objective of learning these topics, to minimize your time in the competitive exams. After that, definition of percentage. Before proceeding, we must know the definition of the topic we are going to study. Percentage. It is the one of the most integral part of statistics. What is statistics? The which chapter or which subject is dealing with the numbers or the data. That's the main thing in percentage or statistics. That's why we use it. Percent simply means per 100, means if I have spent 1 rupees from 100 rupees, means I had 100 rupees and I have spent 1 rupee. What does it mean? I have just spent 1% of my total value of money. That's the main thing. That's what it shows about. That's why when we have to calculate the percentage, we will divide the number by 100. Okay, because we assume that any number or any value, we consider it as 100. That's the main thing in percentage. After that, why do we need percentage? Now main thing comes that what is the usage of percentage? Percentage is used to calculate the portion of the total value. Total value means any number, 1000, lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh. We just have to calculate the number from the total value and we can showcase it to the others that I have spent this much percent of this much money. Now let's take an example to make it clear. The Reliance Industries, the mighty Reliance Industries has 1 crore 5 lakh $95,800 of sales last year and it has 7 lakh 58,000 of profit. Okay, these numbers are very complicated to tell to a layman who doesn't know about the any sales or any profit, but he wants to invest in that company. So how does he will do that? So we will try to minimize the company's performance with our basic thing. For example, now in this, the value is 1 crore 5 lakh 95,000 is a total value, and profit is 7 lakh 58,000 is the profit. Now when we divide it with total value, here it comes that 7% is our profit, or the percentage of profit of the Reliance Industries. That's what we have to tell to the layman, that company has a 7% of profit last year. Okay, means company has spent 93 rupees to earn 100 rupees. Okay, company has spent 93 rupees to earn 100 rupees, and the profit is 7 rupees. After that, percentage is our integral part of mathematics, and it is very important for each and every competitive exam. Before we talking about that, percentage is used to calculate the business activities, but if we comes at the academics part, the percentage is used in every competitive exam, and it tries to make you in the top 100 if you make it clear. The competitive exams are PCS, UPSC or SSC. These are the central level exams. But if we talk about state exams, like where every state has different exams, so each and every exam has the value of these topics, and that's why percentage has to be studied by each and every aspirant. Important for entrance exams. Entrance exams means, before we talking about competitive exams, now we are talking about entrance exams. Entrance exams means GMAT, CAT, CMAT, CLAT. These are the entrance exams to enter in a higher studies. That's why we use percentage or aptitude to clear that cutoff and be in the top 100, top 1000 people. So that's why this this has a lot of value. Okay, now after that, business purpose. If somebody is doing a business, okay, he has to calculate how much he is earning every day, or how much he has to showcase to the others, how much his business is growing up, scaling up. At that thing, percentage is used. Okay, for example, if I have earned 100 rupees and I have spent 80 rupees on my things which I have bought, how much do I have earned? 20 rupees. That's the main thing, that I have earned 25% of the profit. That's why, that's how you can show it to the other people. 25, 80, 100 is a very small amounts. We deal with lakhs, crores and billions. That's why percentage is used to minimize the calculation. After that, now we talk about methods to calculate the percentage. Okay, now we are gonna talk about the percentage methods, how to calculate this. First is traditional method. What is traditional method? Which everybody knows, which everybody school teach you. That's the traditional method. Everyone, every single person knows this. After that, shortcut method. Shortcut method is used for the competitive exams, for the people who tries to clear that cutoffs, because if you are doing traditional method, you cannot make it in the top 100 because the other people are very fast than you. That's why we use shortcut methods. After that, most valuable method in terms of my knowledge, because shortcut method is also a good thing, but most valuable method has a lot of value because it covers a lot of other subjects, other topics in that particular method. Now move to the traditional method. Traditional method is a concept in which we take a long path to calculate the question. For example, value is 100, total value is 500, percentage is 100 over 500 into 100. We have just taken or we got the 20% as the value. This is the traditional method and we have been using it since our childhood. This method is now stale. After that, example of traditional method. There are 400 people in the room. We know that there are 400 people in the room and out of those people 120 are women. Out of those we have 400 people and we have find the value of the men in the room. Total value is 400. Okay, we have total value is 400 and women are 120. Okay, so we have the numbers. Now the if we have to calculate the men, how do we calculate? We just subtract 400 minus 120. 120 means women, 400 means total people in the room. 280 are men. After that, he is asking about the percentage. How much percent men are in the room? Men means 280 people. 280 people over 400. Okay, 400 is the total value. 280 over 400 into 100 is 70% is the answer. 70% people in the room are men out of 100%. That's the traditional method and this is how we are calculating our marks, school marks from in with this method. Now move to the shortcut method which I highly rate. When we have to, what is shortcut method? Shortcut method means when we have to reduce the calculation and just try to calculate the percentage within few seconds. If we use traditional method, we have to use pen and paper to get that value. Okay, but when I use shortcut method, I just try to minimize my value and minimize my time to get it done quickly. That's why the trick is that we all know that 100% is 100. Okay, 100%, the value of percent is 100 and we always have to divide the value with 100. If I am taking 700 as total and I have to divide it with 100, so in this method we have to just eliminate that 100 from the equation so we can calculate the answers quickly. It is a bit complicated for you, for new learner. Let's make it an example and learn it from the deep studies. A fruit seller has 700 apples. For example, a person who is a fruit seller has 700 apples and he has sold 280 apples. Find how many percent apples are left with him. Okay, understood the question? Now move to the answer. We will solve this question in all the methods. Okay, in traditional way, 700 minus 280 is equal to 420 apples are left with him. Okay, this is the value that he has left with him. 420 over 700 into 100. If we cut zeros of 100 with 700 and divide it with 420, we get 60% as the answer. Okay, zeros 700 and 100. Okay, both have two zeros. We cut zeros with each other and 7 is divided by 42 and we get 60% as the answer. But in this shortcut method, now consider 700 as 7 only. Okay, why? Because in the previous method we already cut zeros with each other. Okay, so why do we have to take that zeros in our frame? We can eliminate that by just considering it as 7. Okay, we just consider it as 7 and divide 420 over 7. We get 60% as the answer. Okay, that's the first thing, because it is easy and quick. We all know about division. So just you can divide 42 over 7. That's a basic and quick answer you can calculate. After that, now going about valuable method. Why I call it as a valuable method? For example, I consider it as the most valuable method. Why? Because this method has the most potential to cover all the topics of the aptitude. Okay, it covers 3 chapters. This particular topic covers 3 chapters: percentage, fraction, and number system. Okay, in this we consider the percentage in fractional value. Fractional value means 1 over 2, 3 over 4, 5 over 4. This means a fractional value. That's why we consider it as valuable method, because it covers the most of the area of the aptitude and the number system. Example, 100% means 1. In this method we consider 100% as 1. 50% is 1 by 2. How I got 1 by 2? 50 over 100. If I have to calculate the 50% of something, I have to put that value above and the total value under the 50%. That's why I got it as 1 by 2. After that, 25%. 25% means 1 by 4. Okay, same thing, same way, same method. 1 by 4 means 25% over 100. 25 4 the 100. That's why 4 comes at the denominator of the value. Okay, now 20%. 20% means 1 by 5 and so on. Why I did so on here? Because I know that I cannot cover all the things here, but I have to tell you that you must learn this at 1 by 12. You should learn all the things at 1 by 12. Okay, this is the basic thing, and you have to learn to minimize and to learn the basic things of the percentage. Now, example of the valuable method. A person has 20,000 rupees. Okay, a person who has 20,000 rupees and he has spent 2 over 5 means 40%. 2 over 5 means 40%. How I got 2 over 5 means 40 over 100. If I divide it with 20, 22 is the 40, 25 is the 100. Okay, that's why I got it as 2 over 5. On shopping, and 1 over 4 part of the remaining money. Remaining money means the money he has left with. Okay, after spending on shopping. Understand? 1 over 4 means the part of the money on the food he has spent, and 2 over 6 means 33.33%. 2 over 6 means 1 by 3. 1 by 3 means 100 over 3. We get 33.33% as the total value. Okay, part of the remaining money after all the money is saved by him means the 33.33% is saved by him. So find the expenditure on food made by him. Okay, he is asking about the percentage of the expenditure on the food made by him. We have to calculate the money. Now 20,000 into 2 over 5. Okay, simple calculation. 5 4 is the 20. 4 into 4. Okay, 2 into 2 is 4,000. Okay, getting my point? After that, 20,000 minus 4,000 is 16,000. 16,000 is the amount he got at the last of the money. 16,000 1 over 4 is 4,000. Okay, 16,000 into 1 by 4 is 4,000. So he has spent 4,000 on food rather than on the other things. Okay, he has spent 4,000 on the food. Now next thing. Now We just have to practice the questions. Means we have just got some questions for you and we have to calculate those questions. Now let's practice. What is the 50% of 40% of 200? Okay, and we will do it in all the methods to make it clear for you that what is the 50% of 40% of 200. 50%, 40% of 200 is 40 into 2, 80. Okay, if I calculate 50% of 80, method 1 shows that 40 into 200 over 100. 100 zeros cancel. 40 into 2 is 80. 50 into 80 over 100 is equal to 40. How it comes to 40? 50 into 80 over 100. Zeros cancel of both, and 8 into 5 is 40. This is the answer of first method. Method 2. Now I know that zeros will be eliminated because I have eliminated the 100. So the zeros of 200 is already cut by 100. Now I have only 2. 2 into 40 means 80. The value of 2 into 4 is 80. And 80 into 5 means, if I calculate 8 into 0 cut, okay, if I cut the values of zeros, and the answer will be 40, the same answer. Here the zeros will be cut by. After the method 3, 40% is equal to 200 into 2 over 5. Cut 80 answer. Okay, 50% means 80 into 1 by 2 is equal to 40. That's what it comes here, that 80 into 1 by 2 means 40 is the answer by all the methods. That's how we do calculations with the so much ease and quick methods, quick ways. Okay, now next question. A person has earned 50% more profit as compared to his previous year profit, and he has spent 3 over 4th part of the sales on his expenses, and his total sales are 5 lakh. Then find the value of the money he has earned last year. Expenses are 5 lakh into 3 over 4. Okay, if I divide 5 lakh into 3 over 4, I get it 375,000, means 3,75,000 as the expenses he has made on the thing. Okay, if he has earned 350% more profit, means how much profit he has earned now? Profit is 5 lakh minus 375,000. Okay, 5 lakh minus 375,000. Then we got the value of 125,000. 1,25,000 is the profit of the company he has earned. Now this year profit is 50% more than the last year. Okay, this year profit is 50% more than the last year. The last year is this year is 125,000. So the last year value would be into 100 over 150. Why? Because he has earned 50% more than the last year as of now. The last year profit would be 83,333 rupees. That's the value he has earned. Now you must amaze that why I put 150 at the denominator and 100 at the numerator. Because when we have to calculate the value which is already included in the value, for example, if I have to calculate the previous year's profit from this year profit, and this year profit is 50% more than the last year profit, means 50% is already included in this, so it would be 150% of the last year profit. I get my point? It would be 150% of the last year profit. So if I have to calculate the 150%, it is 150%, I have to calculate the 100%, I have to divide it 150. 83,333 rupees is the answer of this question. Now next question. A milkman has made a mixture of 250 liters. Okay, a milkman has made a mixture of 250 liters, out of which 45% is milk and 55% is water. Means a milkman has made a mixture and he has just pour 45% milk and 55% water. After no sale of his mixture, after getting no result and no result in the sale of this mixture, he had decided to add 75 liter of milk in that. Means he knows that it would be never sell to anyone. He has to raise the value of milk in that particular mixture. That's why he has just tell you that the value is 75 liter and he has added in that. Okay, find the percentage of milk in the new mixture. Means we have to find the value of the milk, percentage value of the milk in that particular new mixture. Means 250 into 45 into 100. Okay, 250 into 45 over 100 and 110 is the milk. Means the 45% value of the milk is 110. Now he has added milk in this mixture and it becomes, the previous value of the mixture was 110 and the new mixture, if he is added 75 liters, then we add it with 110, it would become 320 it would become 185 liters. Okay, total mixture is 325 because 250 plus 75 is 325. The total value of the new mixture is 120, 185 into 100 over 325. The value would be 50%. Okay, this is the new value of the milk in the mixture. Okay, thank you. That's all from my side.